Everybody, we have some breaking news tonight on the XRP price action. XRP in the last 30-minute candles had 5.1 million in volume. To put it in perspective, the last 20 candles averaged about 220,000 per candle. So to have 5.1 million, this could be the sign that we're having a little bit of a push here for XRP. And I like to give you guys the information as it comes in. So this is definitely an anomaly right now. So I'm watching the second 30-minute candle, but I'm going to show you it in real time. But I wanted to update you before we go to it. We've had about a 2.4% spike that equated to 5.1 million in volume. And like I said, in the last roughly 20 candles, we've only had an average of about 220,000, and that's the 30-minute candles. So this is definitely an anomaly, but it could turn into something more if this volume continues to come in. We're up to right now, the 4-hour time frame, we're up to the 200-day resistance at 489. So we would have to get over that and start holding that to make sure that this is something more. We're in the midst of the 30-minute candle, and the last time I looked, it was a very bullish candle. But we're going to see if the volume decreases or if it continues to carry on. So make sure you hit that like button, as it will greatly help push me through the analytics. And I'd greatly appreciate if you would share this so everybody who's a fan of XRP and anybody holding XRP in the community, the army, gets to see this information and doesn't have to worry about getting, maybe being misled. So I'm going to show you an emotionless way to look at this chart. We're going to let the chart dictate what's going to happen next. And remember, positivity over negativity. It's our job to lead with positivity, as it'll bring more people here. We embrace more people when we're positive, and we'll actually have that more inclusive feel. Remember, if we include more people, the more people we have in here, the more eyes we have, and the more personalities, it actually becomes a beautiful thing. So make sure you hit that like button. I'll catch you on the other side of the intro. Good late evening, 10:46 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Saturday, July 1st, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as we can see with XRP, and yes, I'm standing outside because apparently my son started to fall asleep, so I don't want to be so loud. So that's why there was a couple minute pause in between there, not that you could tell. But anyhow, we've got this candle that came in at, it's actually 5.225 million in the last 30-minute candle. This candle right now has only had 816,000, so that's a big downfall, but can be a consolidation candle. So what we're looking for here, we broke over 477, and now our next big area that we need to hold is in the 4-hour time frame. We've come up to it perfectly, so that can be a fake out up there if we only have this one little push. But we're looking for more volume to come in and support. We do have still about 4 times as much volume in this 30-minute candle already. And I'll show you what I was talking about in the 30-minute on the opening. So if we look at this, right now we can see in this 30-minute candle, we have 816,000. This is the one that sparked my interest to 5.225. Now look before this, 94,000, 225,000, 55,000, 93, 156, 231, 469, you get the picture. I was probably being generous with saying 220,000. But there was a 700,000 in there I remember seeing. But that's not very much volume. Now you come in here, and all of a sudden it sparked my interest because we had 5.22 million. That's a big candle. That's a big candle, and it has been seemingly running opposite of the, the moves of most of the market. So we're going to see if this is something or nothing. And we'll see if this is something or nothing. First level to hold is 477, like we just showed. We have to hold 477. That's the first layer breakout. That's the first level we have to reverse. The second level is where we circled, and that's in the 4-hour time frame. So I just wanted to come on. It's a quick update. You got to break the 4-hour time frame. Get on top of, I said 489 because it's actually, if you break up a little bit higher, 489 is a better area. It's just, that's the overrun of this 4-hour time frame. You need to get up there. So 489, put it on the chart, and then 494 right above it. I know there's a lot of areas here. 50 cents is a psychological level, but if you want to reverse this pattern, we've got to start breaking up. That's a nice W reversal right now. We talked about the double tap at the 449 support that it created on the wicks, and how this morning, if you go back into the morning update, we drew out the bull flag. Even though it doesn't look like it, we drew it out because it came down and then it starts to come up like this and back up. So it does look like it draws itself kind of as a bull flag. And if it broke up, we knew it could come up here. But now the matter is, does it draw itself higher? I like this spike in volume. So when I talk about a lot of times the sudden, we need something like earlier I was talking about, we need the God candle to come in. We need some kind of volume to pour in and reverse this trend, or at least push us up higher. This is the start. If we could get some follow through here, this is a good start. A 30-minute candle with 5.2 million, when, like I said, roughly 220,000 average on the 30-minute candles prior. It was definitely a nice boost. This is a nice looking candle here as well. Now we should get a consolidation candle after this, assuming it does it in standard operating procedure. What we will most likely have happen, and I got to go in because my son's falling asleep and Julie just signaled me in, but this is what you'll most likely get if you're going to have a bullish candle. So we're going to come down, consolidate on the 477, and we're going to continue to pick up a little bit of volume. You probably won't have 5.2 million on this one or the next one, but you'll get another candle where you're just going to get another explosive volume in the next 4 or 5 candles. So just look for the hold at 477. And then if we break down and get rejected at 477, that's a big problem. So make sure you're paying attention to this. But the anomaly here is the 5.2 million in volume in the last 30-minute candle.